What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Wednesday, college basketball. One of the better Wednesdays I've seen in recent weeks, so I'm really excited to go through today's slate with you guys. Just like in all my videos, I'm going to go through each and every game, get you my prediction against the spread. So if you're new here or you just haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on today's video. Would appreciate that, guys. Both of those things are free. They take about a millisecond. I'm showing up every day getting you my picks. So meet me in the middle, show me a little bit of support on these videos, and I will keep it rolling. And we are rolling in premium, guys. Another winning day. I mean, no surprise. I posted in the community section, and I'll put a screenshot up there as well of that post in the community section. But Tuesday, nice little day. We go 4-2. Texas A&M, man, a very, very sleepy first half. That was one of my favorite plays on the board, so I'm surprised that came up short. Cincinnati on the road comes up just short, so those were really, really frustrating. We couldn't get the clean sweep, but it's college basketball. This is a whole different animal than football, guys. This is a high volume thing. You're going to have losing picks in the mix almost on a daily basis. A clean sweep of the board is very, very rare. There's only going to be a few throughout the entire year. We're just looking to profit, man. And that's what we've been doing. And I'm on a 9-5 run in my last 3 days of betting college basketball. My entire season to date is in profit for college basketball. Things are just fine. I'm locked in and I'm getting sharper with each week. So guys, if you want the premium picks, no brainer. Link in the description, danspicks.net. You guys know the deal. My website down there, weekly package, monthly. It doesn't even matter. I'll put you right on my text list. Everything will get sent right to your phone. You'll get the plays, the odds, and the unit size, man. Last night sent out those first half lines and full game lines pretty early. Those went out at about 4 a.m. So you woke up, you could lock in your bets and all those cash. So I do like the early plays. Pays dividends to be on the text list, guys. We just continue to cash. I mean, it's really pretty crazy. People are still sleeping on me, man, in the sports betting industry. Just continue to just stack money. Pretty crazy. A lot of people lately have been switching from the weekly to the monthly package to save a little bit of money, lock in the picks long term. And I agree. It is a no-brainer. Again, there's going to be some losing picks in the mix, guys. It's sports betting, but my God, I win so much more than I lose. Speaking of winning, let's win, guys. Let's get to today's slate. Hopefully I can provide a whole bunch of winning picks for you in today's video. Let me bring up Pickett Sports and we'll run through the slate, man. There's some games on here that I really like. I'm thrilled to share this with you. I'm so pumped for Wednesday. You guys know me. I like Monday through Wednesday and Saturday best out of the weekdays to bet on college hoops. So I'm definitely looking forward to this one. So here we go. Samford, Furman. This is a phenomenal game. I just think you guys should watch a game like this. You don't have to bet it. I get it. It's 6 o'clock. You want to have early action, maybe. This is just going to be a great game. Should be back and forth. Should be down to the wire. I'm going to go ahead and take I'm going to take Samford. I'll take the Bulldogs in this one. Give me that 1.5. I will take whatever points I can get. Colgate and Army. Interesting. I don't really want to lay 4.5 with Colgate on the road, but I'm going to do it. I'll lay 4.5 with Colgate. Charleston Southern and South Carolina Upstate. I have no opinion on this one. I'm going to pass. Old Dominion and App State. Very comfortable win for App State here, but 11.5 feels a little bit steep. I'm going to take a shot here. Old Dominion. I'll take 11.5 points. Radford, UNC Asheville. UNC Asheville's been pretty good lately. Are they due to drop one? Are they going to drop one here? Like one where they're expected to win? I'm going to take Radford. I'll take the 2.5 points. Good game, though. Presbyterian and Winthrop. I mean, this is just garbage. You have to lay the points. You have to lay it. Give me the Eagles. I'll lay 7.5. That's crazy if you guys are betting on it. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Just hang it up. It's over. You can't be betting on games like that. Houston, West Virginia. Here we go. Starting to get into the good ones. Houston, man. Look, situationally, this is the worst spot I've ever seen in my life. Talking from the Houston perspective. They're off a double overtime, emotional win over Kansas. They're on back-to-back road games, and they're facing West Virginia, who, after being ranked 23rd in the country, has lost 2 straight. So they're in a desperate spot at home in Morgantown. Situationally, this is a West Virginia spot. Unfortunately, these rosters are not close. They're not close. They're so far apart that even in a situation like this, I'll lay 7.5 with Houston, man. I think it's reasonable. I think the defense steps up. Look, if Javon Small doesn't drop 30 points for West Virginia, I just don't see him being in this game. I think the rebounding edge is going to go to Houston. The only concern is if Robert struggles again and the free throws for Houston struggles again. You guys see the total on this game here, 122, 123. It's going to be a low-scoring game. So if it's going to be a low-scoring game and you're getting a home team with 8.5 points and a guy like Javon Small, interesting spot. But again, the rosters, in my opinion, are just too far. They're just too far apart. There's just no way I could take the Mountaineers against a team like Houston. Give me the Cougars, man. I'll lay 7.5. Wisconsin, Maryland. Maryland laying 5.5. Ooh, the highly ranked Wisconsin Badgers, and you can get 5.5 points. Look at this, guys. On DraftKings, let's even look at the betting splits, the early money on this game. Look at that. Even with a spread of 4.5, 5.5, depending on what book you're looking at. The money's coming down Maryland, and I'm agreeing. I'll follow the money here. This is a Maryland spot. Maryland's won 3 in a row. I like the way they're playing. Look, overall, in sports betting, sometimes you don't have to do research. You don't have to be a nerd behind a computer screen looking up all sorts of data and trends and models and all this bullshit. The unranked team is at home, and they're minus 4.5. That's all you need to know. Wisconsin's going down. I'll lay the points with Maryland. Auburn, LSU, too many points. Auburn off that crazy Tennessee game. Bad spot, kind of like Houston, right off a big emotional game that they won. Now you got to kind of find more energy. You pack your bags, you go on the road. LSU, give me LSU. I'll take 12.5. I feel like Auburn's going to win by like 6. Northern Iowa and Drake. Do I want to lay 7.5? Drake's the better team, but the number's a bit high. I'm going to go Northern Iowa. I will take 8.5 points. Charlotte and Temple, lay the points. Lay the points with Temple. UMass, Rhode Island. If this game was in Amherst, I'd consider going with UMass here. Rhode Island, 4.5. Are they going to be able to cover that? I still don't think so. I'm going to go with UMass. I'll take 4.5 points. TCU, Texas Tech. This line's actually come down a little. I think it was 15 when I looked earlier this evening. And I don't know why it's coming down. Give me Texas Tech. I'll lay the points. I mean, I just don't understand. Look, TCU had their nice little stretch there. It wasn't even a stretch. It was like 2 games. They had a big upset over Baylor. And then they hung in there. They played a good game against Kansas until like mid-second half, and then they fell apart. They got blasted on the road against UCF. I like Jamie Dixon. I just don't like this team, man. And Texas Tech is very good. I'm going to go Texas Tech. I'll lay the points, even though it's a huge, crazy big number for Big 12 conference play. Duquesne and St. Joe's. I mean, really? 8.5, 9.5? I mean, Duquesne's kind of stunk lately. I'm taking the points, though. Give me 9.5 with Duquesne. Loyola, Chicago, George Mason. I'll lay it. I'll lay 7.5 with George Mason here. I like him. Richmond Spiders going to GW. I was about to say GW on that last game. Here's GW. They were already on my mind. Look, I like the Richmond Spiders. I like them a lot. And I'm going to take them. GW is winning this game, but they're going to win by like 5 or 6. By the skin of their teeth, the Spiders are going to get a cover here. Give me 8.5. Virginia, Miami. You just can't bet on Miami. I'll go Virginia. Give me the 1.5. That is I can't even believe this should be taken off the slate. This should be banned from all sports books. You should be banned from all sports books if you're considering betting this. You guys got to let me know in the comments. Are you really going to bet Virginia and Miami? Are we serious? Give me Virginia. Give me Virginia. East Tennessee State, UNC Greensboro. Give me the home team, money line. Virginia Tech, Florida State, another ACC snooze fest. God, the ACC is bad. SEC at the top, Big 12 not far behind. Everybody else, Big 10, and then everybody else. But yeah, I don't know. Give me Florida. Give me Florida State. I'll lay 10 points. Virginia Tech's bad, and this game is not in Blacksburg. UTSA, FAU. Do the Owls have enough juice this year? Remember, there's no Jarnell Davis there. Things have changed at FAU if you've been living under a rock recently. Do they have enough juice to cover 8.5? I don't think so. I'll take 9. I'll take the 9.5 with UTSA. This is a good slate. This is a big slate. This is a big Wednesday. Fordham and LaSalle, no idea. I really don't have an opinion. Sorry. Chattanooga, Western Carolina. We really at the point where we're laying this type of a number on the road? Yeah, I'll lay it. VMI and Wofford. God, Wofford laying 12. Wow. I will lay the points. Missouri State, Indiana State, no opinion. Citadel and Mercer, no opinion. Mercer, I just don't know if they cover. Stetson and North Florida, again, absolutely no opinion. Kind of lean taking the points there, but I just no firm opinion on some of these lesser teams. Florida Gulf Coast getting 2.5 here. Jacksonville, give me Jacksonville, money line. I'm not laying 1.5 in that game. Navy, Midshipman, Lehigh. I will go Lehigh here. I will go Lehigh. Lehigh, money line. North Alabama and Queens. I will go Queens. I will take the 2.5 with them. North Texas, Wichita, a decent game. I'm going to go North Texas. I don't like what I've seen out of Wichita, man. The program needs some help. They've fallen off. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with the team, man. I don't like them down the stretch. I don't like them in clutch time. They're really, really bad at the end of the game. Does North Texas have enough offense here to be laying points with? Debatable, but I'll lay it. I'll lay 4.5 with North Texas. West Georgia, Central Arkansas, no clue, skip. Oklahoma State, Kansas State. I will lay the points with Kansas State. They look good against West Virginia. Oklahoma State is bad. It's still a home team. Jerome Tang, I think they'll be fired up. You got Hawkins. You got a couple of decent players on that team. For the Wildcats, I'll go ahead and lay the points with Kansas State. I think 6.5 is reasonable for a home team in Big 12. Xavier Creighton, good game here. Really, really good game. I am tempted to take the 6 with Xavier. We did cash on Xavier in the last game in premium. We took them over UConn outright. I just don't think that's quite enough points. I'm going to need like 8.5 to be interested in Xavier here. I'll lay 5.5 with Creighton. DePaul and UConn is probably just a beatdown spot. UConn off the loss. DePaul just kind of going back to reality. UConn's not great, but I don't think 14.5 is enough here. I think UConn wins by 20. That was probably a pretty tough couple of days of practice for UConn after dropping that game to DePaul. Caravan fouling out. I don't know. It's just kind of a sloppy game from UConn. I'll go DePaul, or I'll go UConn. That should be a blowout. Murray State, Evansville, Purple Aces. No idea. Arkansas State, Southern Miss, no idea. UAB Tulsa, no idea. Bradley, skip. You guys, I don't care, man. Leave the comments. Leave the comments that I don't pick every game. You're betting these games. Look, they're fun to watch. A lot of these are competitive. Omaha and South Dakota, that'll be a good game. The Tommies, I love the Tommies, man. I've cashed a couple tickets on them. These games are okay to watch. It's just so unpredictable. I just don't like messing with these lesser programs. Just to be honest, man, you guys see my winning percentage. You see my track record. Scroll through my videos last year and see just how much money I won on college hoops. It wasn't from betting fucking dog shit state versus, whatever. It's just not even worth my time. There's all these games. You try to watch as many as you can and soak it all in. Power 4 is enough. Throw in a couple of these other conferences like Big East and some of the West Coast Conference and Mountain West and stuff like that. That's plenty. I don't have to deal with some of these lesser teams. Not worth your time, not worth mine. Texas, Ole Miss. Texas off the A&M Miracle. Give me Ole Miss. Chris Beard at home. I think they smack them. I don't think Texas is good. 5.5 is reasonable. I'll lay the points. Alabama, Mississippi State. I think the line tells us all we need to know. Mississippi State's winning this game, but I will take 1.5 points. Cal and SMU. Give me the points with Cal. Who is SMU? Look, I get it. They beat NC State. Who is SMU to lay double digits? Are we serious? And I get it. Cal's bad. I don't care. Give me 11.5 with Cal. 5-point game, probably. Belmont, Illinois State. No idea. St. Mary, Santa Clara. Great game here. Very, 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 very good game. And I will actually take 4.5 points with Santa Clara. I'm looking forward to watching that game. Rutgers, Northwestern, lay it. I mean, unless it's at the rack, man, I really don't have an interest in Rutgers. They're just kind of, it's just a tough year for Rutgers, man. Northwestern still has some firepower. Hopefully, Barnheiser doesn't fall on his face again and break his nose on the floor. Yeah, Northwestern, man, they still got some players over there. At home, 6.5. It's reasonable. Lay it. UNLV, Utah State. I will lay it. I will lay the 10 with Utah State. Imagine that. Nevada and Boise State, great game here. And I like Boise this year. I just generally want them as an underdog versus better competition. Now you're laying 7.5, 8.5. You can see Bet Rivers here as an 8.5. I'll take it. Boise State wins by 5. Give me Nevada. Hopefully they can hang in there. Give me the 8.5. And then the Cutes, man. We got the Orange over in California playing Stanford. And man, just a sad sight for Syracuse fans. Your beloved Orange are double-digit underdogs to Stanford. It's pretty sad, man. If you could only turn back time and get another few decades out of Jim Boeheim. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the points, man. I mean, it's just Jesus, man. Syracuse, come on. You got to be competitive here. 10.5. They backdoored Clemson. Clemson's a lot better than Stanford. I think Syracuse loses by 5. I'll take the Orange. And you know what? That might be an outright upset. If Syracuse is locked in, they can beat Stanford. Yeah. So there you go. That's Wednesday. And it's a great Wednesday. And I'm going to have another pile of picks, and I'm going to have another winning day more than likely, just based on my statistics, based on my track record. I don't know how you guys aren't on my text list. Get on premium. Link to the website right in the description of the video, guys. It's a lot of games. I'm probably going to have 5, 6, 7 picks today. We'll just try to win most of them. That's all you do in sports betting. In NFL, you know, where there's specific Sundays where we really pick our spots. We have the bigger plays. You really try to hit home runs on specific Sundays. That's not college basketball, people. You got to just stick to the game plan. There's going to be losing picks almost every day you bet. You just try to win more than you lose. The money adds up over time. This is not get rich quick. Use common sense. You'll be okay. Copy the text. See you in the next video.